Hi, this is Mike Keys. About a week ago, 2 weeks ago actually, I went down to the O'Flaherty retreat in Dallas, Texas, and I met a remarkable luthier whose name is Herb Taylor. For those of you who know who Herb is, he's noted for his bouzouki's and his mandolins, and he has some very interesting ideas about how to build musical instruments, and he builds a meticulous, beautiful piece of art, if you ask me. I was not in the market for any kind of instrument at all. I have far too many banjos, for one thing, and my wife has warned me that I should not buy anything just spontaneously. But as soon as I picked this guitar up, and this is a tenor guitar by Herb, made from walnut, sycamore, cedar top, ebony fingerboard, which is a slightly radiused, and more walnut fascia. I just couldn't put it down. This is a remarkable instrument, a wonderful instrument, and I thought I'd give you a look at it. Herb's instruments are all like this, and each one has a different sound. He builds them mostly at his own whim, though he will build to suit anybody. I'd actually met Herb a couple of years ago at Zouk Fest, and I looked at one of his tenor guitars, and I was thinking about buying it, but demurred at that time. I probably shouldn't have. But fortunately for me, I found this guitar. Let's just listen to it. Just got wonderful sustain, full sound. Loud, or you can play very soft. You can pick this up on this microphone, but the whole instrument vibrates, your whole body vibrates with it. I think you can use it for accompanying for singing too, you know. Oh, my brother, heed this warning. Don't let old Satan hold your hand. Lost in sin forever. He'll never reach the promised land. That old crossroad now is waiting. Which one are you gonna take? One leads down to destruction, the other to the pearly gate. Now here's a little bit more about the features. As you can see, this is a 23-inch scale tenor guitar, 4 strings. In this case, it's tuned to GDAE, like an Irish tenor banjo. Herb has decided on what set of strings would be proper for this instrument, but he sets up every instrument differently. So if you decide you want to get one from him, he'll find out what the best strings setup is. We'll home in on the body first. It's kind of a rounded bout at the bottom. It has an ebony bridge, which is radiused. If you get close to the sound hole, you can see both the rosetting that he uses, the herringbone type of rosetting, and that's his logo in there. It says when it was made, which is 8/20/2012, and it's instrument number 173. This is an ebony fingerboard a sycamore neck, goes up to the top, and you'll notice it has a 0 fret. Now for those of you who are thinking 0 fret means cheap instruments, this certainly should belie some difference. I find it to be wonderful because it's almost instantly set up to play well. Now here's an unusual aspect of Herb's instruments. Almost every one of them has this little hole in the side, and it's there so you can hear what you're actually playing. Mandolins, bouzoukis, etc. are sometimes very hard to hear in a session, and this is actually an old luthier's trick for this. If you'll notice, I'll hone in very carefully on this. As usual, it's just meticulous workmanship. He lines this hole. It's strengthened on the inside, and it's just part of a gorgeous instrument. Here's the back of the instrument. As you can see, it's a book match set of walnut, solid walnut. That's my dog in the background. And the sycamore neck, a little easier to look at from here. As you can see, he's a multi-piece neck, perfectly straight, gorgeous work. Goto tuners, and overall just a terrific instrument. Now he does have some interesting features on the inside. I'm not sure how easy this is to see, but the most interesting aspect of his construction, as far as I'm concerned, are those carbon bars, which are on both sides, which he puts in there not for sound, but for structural integrity. And this allows him to build a lighter instrument that's more responsive. And as you can see, he does wonderful work on the inside too. I hope this comes through as well as it should. Well, I hope you enjoyed looking at this Herb Taylor instrument. I certainly enjoyed playing it a lot. Now, I have absolutely nothing to do with Herb as far as monetary goes. I don't get a cent for this, and I'm wishing him all the best. These instruments are not cheap, but there's certainly a value at what you buy them for. And if you're interested in bouzouki, mandolins, regular 6-string guitars, tenor guitars, 5-string guitars, whatever you want, I'm sure Herb can accommodate you. Now, he's been very accommodating to me, and his service is meticulous, and he will guarantee everything. You can just look him up on the net. I think it's herbtaylor.com, and if you're interested in looking for something, give him a call or email him, and I'm sure he'll come right back to you and we'll be able to help you out. It's Mike Key saying goodbye.